Welcome to the expeditions mode for No Man's Sky. In this video we are going to be trying to complete Cleanse by Fire, which involves clearing out a derelict freighter. But before that, we'll just give you a bit of a catch up of where we are, because what's actually happened is I was quite happily exploring the different systems, and I lost track of the number of uncharted systems I'd visited, and so I've now completed this mission. So we're going to collect this reward, and you see we got 12 planetary charts, an unearthed treasure, inventory slots ×2. So what we can do, I don't think I can add anything here, so just keep adding to the here. And looks like we've got a long lost ornament as well. I presume this is, wow, we've got 3 long lost ornaments. I think I'm going to have to go and sell that. I've also got some active emerald and indium from my frigate missions, and just to show you that walkthrough as well. See, we've now completed 10 out of 15 missions, probably another 3 or 4 days and that will be finished, and then that'll be another milestone out of the way. And of course we need to do the ancient artifacts, but we'll just go and offload this goods, because there's 2 things you need to do the derelict freighter. One is plenty of space to be able to store all the stuff that you're collecting, and the other one is you want a good supply of dioxide, because what you're going to need the dioxide for is for your cold temperature. Let me just sell this off here. If we can sell emergency booster, sell the long lost ornaments, that give me another one there. We'll sell the active emerald and the active indium. That gets, I don't think I need to sell off anything else. I've still got the haunted gem here, which I'm kind of lugging around, but we probably will sell it eventually. So that gives me a fair amount of space. I think I don't really need these, so that can go to the freighter. We got lots of, well, I've got general planetary charts here. I'll keep those. I don't think we won't need the Fecium, so that can go to the freighter. And I think we'll put the ionized cobalt in the freighter. I just want to have a quick look. Yeah, I need to get some more dihydrogen actually. Let's just see if I keep looking for hydrogen gel, but look at that. Bang on cue. Now, it may seem difficult to believe, but I actually checked this trade terminal when I arrived in here, and not in this session, but in a previous session, and there was absolutely no dihydrogen. But finding these is really going to make doing the frigate missions easier, because they can be converted into dihydrogen and combined with tritium to make the frigate fuel. Let's just focus now on the objective, and what we need to do to summon this derelict freighter is we need an emergency broadcast receiver. Now, you can get that by completing the Space Oddity mission. You see down here it says emergency broadcast receiver. So you get this for free. But if you are a little bit impatient and want to get onto this and you've got the money, then what you can do is come up to here and talk to the salvage guy here. And we come into here and talk to this guy. Or he's actually the scrap dealer. And if you come into here, you'll see it says acquire coordinates 5 million units. By doing that, what he will do is give you an emergency broadcast receiver. And so we'll just kind of one quick check through now. So I've got plenty of dioxide for cold protection. I can't remember. Yeah, I've got the cold protection here. I've still got 1 space left in my inventory. We'll probably have a look at that, but I don't want to get distracted in this video, because we're going to kind of get out into space. We'll get a little way away from the space station so we're not crowded. Of course, it gives me a chance to shoot up a few more asteroids to get some tritium, so I can do the counterpoint for the frigate fuel. And of course, get a little bit of a fringe benefit from the silver as well, and platinum, which we can sell to keep making money. But to be honest, in this playthrough I don't really feel the need to make vast amounts of money, because it is very much like an advanced tutorial for the game. So we're now here And what we're going to do now is just come into here and we're going to tune to the signal. It says emergency broadcast receiver tuning. We've now got to activate the pulse drive, and what you'll see is the frequencies will start to go through. Then eventually what we'll get is a notification that a derelict freighter has been found. So we've got to, and there it is. There is the derelict freighter. And if we move into it, what you will see is a landing point just there in green. And here we are. We are on the derelict freighter. Now, another thing you will need for this is, oh, how come I've got taken damage already? Is a pretty good weapon as well. So probably I need to, yeah, I don't actually have the right weapon on as well. I was fiddling a little bit around with the thing, so we're gonna have to change to the appropriate weapon. We'll get here. I think this is the one I'm looking for. What's this? Yeah, we got the scatter blaster and the bolt caster. Just make sure everything is loaded up and ready to go. Yep. And we're just going to get into here now. And what happens is you enter the room here. You've got a tiny amount of loot here for sodium. Don't really need it. And then you've got the door control. We'll just open this. This is like an airlock. And what you'll see here is a teleporter that will bring you back to here once you actually get down into the core of the system. And here you've got a supply locker, just you can come in here and gain that. Some repair kits and some ferrite dust, some condensed carbon, kind of stuff that you don't really need large quantities of. And I think we're going to send the repair kit to the freighter as well. Looks like I've actually got the emergency broadcast receiver back again. That's interesting. And we got that there. So what we're going to do now is just come into here, open the docking bay doors. Okay, just flip through these messages. It says restart internal gravity. Of course, it gives you an error saying there is no gravity. Internal environment protection offline, attempt manual override, reset hazard control. Now this doesn't reset. This is the reason why you need cold protection. It says against extreme cold temperature required. Emergency fabrication units, and I think we've already got these, so we won't get anything here consumed yet, because I took it manually, and then we're just going to open the door. I mean, if you hadn't clicked on that box, you would have been able to do things. And you can see my environmental protection is kind of dropping down already. And in we go, and it looks like we've got a security beam already in here, so this is not exactly going to be an easy one to do, I think. I think for security beams I actually prefer, go away, a bolt caster, reinforced. I mean, this one's not exactly placed, maybe the scatter blaster is a bit better. But yeah, and we've got some festering pustules with living slime. And I think I'm just going to flip round to go away. And of course, now this is dark in here, so you've got to kind of take your time and explore. But also in here you've got heaters, so if you're kind of doing it on the economy trip, what you can do is just put this heater on and it will do it. And by collecting the festering slime, this is also a good reload. This is a good, as you can see, this is a good source of living slime. You can see this is a good source of the slime that we can convert into nanites. I can go in the high capacity. We'll start kind of converting this straight away. Drop that down there. I think this is the room. I think we've swept the room now. There's another temperature thing in the corner here. I kind of turn them on, not so much for the reason of I need them to stay kind of warm, although my It's more that so I can know where I've been. Is probably so. Got the next room open. Before we go in, we'll just top up the dioxide, and we'll just do a reload. There we got that guy. We'll just flip to the scatter blaster. Wow. One's a little bit tougher. Get rid of these guys. Wow. Back off a little bit. I think in some ways the reload. Oh, he's nearly got me. Yep. Okay, we're just gonna let that. Also, our life support, health doesn't regain very quickly. I don't think there's anything we can do to actually lift that up. Pop this up again, and just do the reload. Yep. Got the one just round the corner. Wow. This is fun. There's another one coming through. Oh, go away, go away, go away. Where are you? Oh, I see you. Ah! Just top up the gang. And we're just going to wait here a little while for my health to build back up again. You can see it starts, after pause, it starts to build back up again. So what you want to do is just wait for it to build back up again. And then once it's back up to full height again, we can just step in here and blow them out the way. Let's just have a look around, make sure we've got everybody that we can. Reload. And change to the mining beams. Just to clear out the festering swarm. Protect the... Right, we've got a nice little loot box here. Scavenge. Of course, we've got some resources just in the middle here we can pick up. What's in the corner here? We've got some heating units. So you can take them down with the ordinary beam if you've got a powerful enough mining laser. So you don't have to use the what we call it, the you get here more festering slime there, and we can grab that there. Got some oxygen from that. Just turn on this and give us a little bit more protection. And see how quickly we are going through the dioxide. Here we've got, I think it's a snippet of the log. You want to pick up all these as well while you go through. Leave another little loot container here. Got some more festering slime. Just turn the heating unit on so we know where we've been. Grab that. I think that is about it. Don't think we've got anything else in here. Oh no, we've got some everything in the middle. Grab that. So we've now cleared this room, and of course the next door there. Now these missions are fairly linear. Did I get that one? I don't recall getting that one. Right, we've got some Tainted Metal. Now Tainted Metal is a special form of scrap that you can trade with the scrap dealer. I think what we'll do is we'll just keep converting this stuff. Just shove some condensed carbon in there. And we're now ready to move on. Just clear that room out. Actually, we got that guy down. Just look round, just get rid of festering slime. Change to the mining beam. And some of that. So we've got a couple of beams. Now you don't have to destroy every beam, but I kind of quite like doing it actually. And you can get these at quite long range. About to say you can get these at quite long range, but you need to do is just kind of dodge backwards and forwards. Okay, he's got, of course, because I'm stood next to this heating plant, I'm actually consuming my, I think maybe we'll just go for the bolt caster and see if that will. Let's get rid of this guy. Gotcha. Reload. Just a little bit of festering slime there, that will allow me to get into this corner. Don't know if we can hit this guy for long. Oh, yes, we can. I mean, it's very long range, but let's see if the scatter blast. I think the range might be a bit too far for the scatter blaster. I don't know. We're kind of making an impact on him. No, we're not really. I think it's gone over that way. I think in some ways the mining beam is a little bit more focused on what you're actually doing. But it can be actually a little bit more useful. But yeah. Anything else? There's another one up there. Oh, whoops. I have to admit, this is probably one of the toughest derelict freighters I've ever done. Yeah, we'll just let the beam go back the other way. Okay, just dodge back again. Reload. Okay. back into here so I can reload my thermal protection. Because of course, actually, I think I'm not going to bother just at the moment because get rid of that because it's kind of distorted, kind of distracted me a little bit. And just get here and kind of warm back up again. Just let the beam go back the other way. Gotcha. Right, now's time to this up. And you can see here we've got to the first teleporter. Actually, just change back to the mining beam. Top the mining beam up. You can see this is the reason why you need a really good multi-tool for this. I think we've got everything here, so you can see we've got so we can activate the first teleporter, and here's our first terminal. We get this here. There's records terminal access, searching via security encrypted access crew manifest. Crew status as of last ship bio 14 days ago. Commanding officer. Crew report, crew professional 2, 120, conscripted 93. Supernumeraries, entry, crew, update bioscan. Scanning ship for biological traces. Nothing. No detected biological trace matches to crew records. Retrieving last known crew positions. Redacted area. Something, leave. Okay. So we've now found the crew manifest, which we can sell to the scrap dealer, should we need it. Of course, one thing we are going to do is just have a little bit of a walk around and see what we can pick up. We've got another snippet from the log. We'll take that as well. Extract watches, locks, daily report, discipline. And we found a security credentials, mainframe access card. I think that's something we're going to need for later on, but we're still going to keep grabbing the loot. And of course, here's the next one of the next doors. We're certainly going to turn on the heating unit. Get rid of you. Anything else here? Did we get this one? Nope. And what we got over here is a corridor. We're going to check that out first because for some strange reason it's not actually open. It's actually open. Normally you've got to blow the door open here, but so we've got living slime there. So we've got two doors that are kind of unlocked, but we'll go and do the other one first because we're just going to look around, make sure we've got everything. We can kind of pick up these, pick up the slime, and there. Did we get this one? I don't think we got this one. Captain's eyes only, operational something. Subtlety, leave. And I'm just gonna wait. You sneaked up on me, you bugger. And just grab that. And again, we're just gonna get that heating unit going. Grab the slime because it's all a good source of nanites. I mean, these little capsules floating in the air, you don't have to pick them up because, I mean, they've got there. The environmental protection is dropping again. Just pick that up. I think we'll do this one first because it's got I think, if I remember correctly now, these symbols on the top here indicate that this could be just a side room. Or that we got. So we're getting one of everything here at the moment. That's another this is an unstable container. Now you can make these blow up, but to be honest, I've never really taken major damage from them. Let's grab that. Yeah, this is the side room. Of course, you can see there's plenty of. We've got some more tainted metal. I don't think we've got anything else here. I don't think. Oh, we can get that one. And I think that's it for this room. And you can see we've now got 105 tainted metal. And the other thing you'll notice is the jetpack is disabled. You can't use the jetpack in here. Did I get this one? No, I didn't. Okay. There's a little bit more tainted metal. You can see down the bottom right hand it flashed up and said I've already got step 1 in the process. Let's reload. Oh, this is going to be great. He shot through the door. Don't think I'm doing any damage at the moment. I think we're going to go to the mining beam. I think the mining beam is slower, but it actually gives you an ability to actually see what... go away. Oh. Okay. Of course, the other nice thing about the mining beam is that it doesn't run out of ammunition. But to be honest, to do this, you're going to need a pretty powerful mining beam. No, he didn't fire through the door. And of course, one thing you don't want to do is just not let the mining beam overheat. In fact, let's just top the mining beam up. Fire. Luckily, these things kind of scan off in other directions. You can kind of dodge out and dodge back in again. Okay. Exosuit protection. You always got to make sure that you keep that protection topped up because it will... Okay, got a little bit of a shot on me. He likes firing through the wall, so I don't know exactly what he's firing at, but... I mean, there's probably better weapons to do for this, but... I thought he was just going to fire back at me. Nearly there. Just got back again. Luckily in No Man's Sky, armor doesn't degrade. That one's going to be a lot further down. I don't know if I can reach him with the mining beam from this distance. I can, but I have to watch out for him to fire at me. Oh, you got a bit of a hit on me. So we're just going to another hit. There's something. Yeah, there's a robot there, so we're... See if we can get him with the scatter blaster. Well, killing creatures is okay. It says return to mission agent. I'm just going to duck back in again. Security systems activated. Here comes in the foot shots. And we're nearly there. I thought I got him. Got him now. Let's change to broadcaster reload. And we're just going to walk into the room now. Actually back to the mining beam. Clear out all the festering. Whatever it is. Let's just grab that. We'll just check the... Okay. Just going in the right direction. I think we'll convert these guys into nice little big pile of nanites. Got some more festering slime there. It's there. Get over here and grab the heating unit. You can see here is the security turrets. Got another one. Research log entry follows. Okay, you didn't get that. Pathogens. Anything else? We'll just grab that and that. Trying to work backwards and forwards across the room. Get rid of that, so we can get all the nice loot. Of course, here's the next terminal, and there's the next teleporter, which is activate the teleporter. This is the secure mainframe, and we should have access to this. The scan wiper indicates captain unknown. Input accepted. Log will accept captain's fate as unknown. Duty officer may take commands and log in as Officer Oznak. And credentials accepted, and it will lead you there. Read captain's log. Data stamp dot something. Time of slavery, war and peace. All of those items are passed. I go to see the GEC. Date stamp. Go through here. I mean, it'd be really great if Hello Games use these logs to expand the storyline. I'd love that. And we've now got the captain's log, something else we can trade for. Oops. Now these guys generally aren't the biggest of problems. The bigger problem is the those things are the bigger problem. Keep reloading just in case there's another one over there. It just don't think I'm actually hitting him. Okay, we're not finished just yet. He's got him now. Taking a little bit of damage, so we're gonna have to wait a little while to recover. But we've now reached the second room, and you can see, and there's probably an indirect tip here that if you're going to do this, stock up on the kill creature missions, because you can end up killing a lot of creatures when you do this, and all those creatures you kill all add up. So you think, so I'll just grab this, grab that, get rid of the slime over here. Putting the heating unit on so that we know we've been here. Well, there's some nice bolts in the center here, so we'll just have to work our way around the room. Don't think we get that one. Don't think so. So I'm just going to work around the room first. Another door there, which we're going to have to take a look at. Let's just come in here. Grab that. Certainly a nice source of. Let's get into here. Turn the heating on. There's a. And just have a look. There's another loot box here. Take that. Okay, my thermal protection is dropping. More festering pustules there. And so we've now kind of cleared round the centre of the room. What we can do now is we've got some more loot boxes here. Now we've got a spark canister. Now these loot boxes often give you items like spark canisters and other stuff which you don't get from the other ones. Got a Vakeen dagger. Always had a pressing need for a Vakeen dagger. Nanites. I think we've got more over this side. And what you're seeing now is the reason why you always need loads of space to do a derelict freighter. Let me just grab that scatter blaster module, upgrade module. Don't think I can add anything else here. We're just going to blast our way into here. I'll just think. And of course, ideally, if you don't have a lot of space, just make sure you've got plenty of space in your freighter, which I don't actually have. I'll just get in here. Just turn the heating unit on. Okay, we've got. I don't know. Can you? I think if you just click these, you just looks like you might get a bit more by actually just rather than blowing them up like I've been doing. That there, got that there, and we got another one on the wall there. I think that is about it for this room. I don't think these actually work. We've got that one there. We got this one, and what we need to do is find the next door through. I don't think we can get through here, can we? Yes, we can. I'll just pick out all the living the slime. Got another log snippet here. Just take that. Personal recording, transmission, leave. Wait, some oxygen. Don't think we got a bit more here. A little bit more there. This should be finished now. So check, convert that. At 983 right away. I'll just okay. Well, let's just have a quick look see in here. Looks like this is the last room, but don't ever take it for granted. No, I don't think we are in the last room. Got a door that way. Okay. Grab that. At least the boots aren't floating. There's two items in this when you do this derelict freighter that kind of always give me the bit of a fright. One is floating boots, and the other one is floating gloves. You suddenly get a floating glove coming in on your periphery, and you kind of think someone's sneaking up on you. Grab that. Sodium. Just grab that. Turn the heating unit on so we know we've been here. Plus it gives a little bit of extra light so you can actually see. Can we do the log snippet? Okay. Encrypted, decrypting, output as follows, automated, pre-existing fauna, leave. Right, we've now completed this room, and I suppose we better see which way we can. I think this is just some kind of spooky. Just pressurize the containers. There's all these tendrils that you could say it's an operating room, but it's a pretty dark operating room. And I just. So it looks like we've got a security head for cover. Aha. Where are you? Oops. These guys are serious. just top up my mining beam while I'm thinking about it. I'll go away. Gotcha. When in some ways those floating droid things are actually more damaging than these scanners. There's another scanner coming in there. Okay. I think this one's going to be a little bit more trickier. Actually, might be able to get him with a scatter blaster. Actually, just skip. Reload. Got him. I think next thing we'll do is we'll just clear out some of this slime that's kind of in the way. I think we've got everything. There's a little bit of a kind of a little sneak peek around the corner. Get rid of you so I can see around the corner. Okay, we're just gonna have to duck back again. Got the reload. Okay, thank you, game. I need the thermal protection. Technology. Just top this up. I think the bolt caster may be a bit more. Okay, let that beam drift off. Oops, it's got a hit on me. The reload. You can see how much ammunition I'm going through. Got him. Right, reload again. Oh, the scatter blaster. Reload. See, right, it looks like we've got to the final room, possibly. I said that last time, didn't I? Well, we can start with that. Some more credits. Oh. Luckily, these things don't tend to gang up on you. If you've got the scatter blaster, you can tend to knock them out. Right, let's just clear out some more living slime. Just around here. Turn the heating on. A little bit more up there. More loot here. What have we got? Some more tainted metal. Just take that. It's just annoying me. And grab that. Another log snippet. I'll take that. Back from Arch officers. Leave. Another heating module just here. Anything else? No. Haha. Okay, we'll just pick up the festerings. We've got everything from this area. There's another one there. A little bit more tainted metal. Wow, this is still going on. Bolt caster, reload. Yep. We've finally reached the last room. Wow. Just do a quick check, make sure there's nothing hostile. Got another spark canister. What else we got over here? We'll just grab that. We got just clicked up on a scavenge. Depressurize the capsules. And we've got that there. I think that... Oh, wow, there it is. Sorry, you've got to take a picture of that. The gloves really freak me out sometimes. We'll see if we can get him there. The floating glove. I mean, in some ways I was ready for that one because I kind of saw it, but sometimes it kind of just comes in on the periphery of your vision when you're not paying, especially when you're killing something, you think something sneaked up on you. Okay, we'll just get through here. Leave. And what would, look, see, look. Actually, that's even a better picture. Come here. Actually, this, if I can get it with that, actually cancel. Switch the teleporter on first, and then we'll take a picture. I can kind of get round a little bit, so it's kind of everything is floating in midair. Get in a little bit closer, so you can definitely see it's a glove. Then, of course, what we need to do is talk to the engineering control. Engineering control panel accessed. Generator failure. What you've got now is you can get nanites. I recommend never taking nanites. You can get a technology upgrade or freighter bulkhead, which actually gives you more capacity. I think normally I go for the freighter bulkhead, but I think this time I'm going to go for technology and see what we actually get. I don't normally go this way. We've got a rare item, salvage fleet fuel unit. Yeah, I think I've done these before. They're not really that good, to be honest. You're much better off getting the storage vaults, and there we are. Milestone complete, cleansed by fire. And we've now completed another phase, phase 4. So we're a little bit out of sequence. Now to get back to the start, what you do is just drive into there, and it just brings you back to the beginning here. And what you can do then is just walk out and get back to your ship. So you don't have to walk all the way back through all the different rooms to get back to the beginning, which is really good. Otherwise, because that would be really tedious. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump into the ship. I'll go back to the space station, and then just go through the rewards for what we just gained. And of course, we've got some other missions to pick up as well. That's the Derelict freighter. Where's the space station? Is over there. Now, as we're coming in, you see there's two options to get rid of the specialist items. The one you really want to go for is the scrap dealer. I think the other side you don't quite get that much. I think if you go to the scrap dealer here, he will give you, it says sell crew manifest record, official record. You can see what you get is tainted metal. And I think we can sell another one as well. I can't remember how many I've got. Yeah, we can sell the captain's log. We can sell that, get even more tainted metal. I'll just go again. And what you do is here and say, you do is purchase old scrap. And what you can get here is various specialist items. Most of them are decorative and kind of odd things. It says suspicious package weaponry. I've got absolutely no idea what that would do. It's got to be what suspicious technology contraband. I'm going to hang on to the tainted metal for the moment. And I suppose what we better do is look at the rewards we've got. So we've just got Cleansed by Fire. This gives us derelict freighter construction plans, cargo bulkhead, 3 salvage frigate modules. So we just come in here. Derelict freighter construction plans received item. So we've now got a salvage base part. Because this is one thing, if you do a derelict freighter, you can get technologies which you can use. So we've now got a customized flesh helmet, and we've got some, you can see all the technologies now coming in for the base. And these are technologies you can't get other ways. We've got some cargo bulkheads, we've got some salvage frigate modules. So what we've actually got is a reward here. This will allow us to expand our freighter. And we'll probably sell that. I don't know, maybe we'll use that. And what I'm going to do now is just go over here. What we'll do is sell off some of the junk and complete the missions. So we'll just go here, get into here and see what we can sell off. Just to make a bit of space in my inventory. Spark canister. It's only worth, I mean, 17 of them. Yeah, I don't think that's really worth worrying about, to be honest, at that price. Keep the tainted metal. We'll sell the callbacks. Cube. We got some fusion cores here. They're probably worth keeping because they're worth a bit more money. So we'll just come there. And of course, the other thing I haven't completed is the phase 4. We're just trying to hand in some missions as well. Only got a couple of them. Got some holographic analyzers. We got a little bit more cash. And then what was it? When we collect the rewards, we get streamlined jetpack unit. Reward streamlined jetpack customization. That's pretty cool. I think just to wind the video up, we're going to go to the freighter. It's my capital vessel. If we come up to this terminal here, upgrade control, and you can see we can add additional storage. And you can see it says deploy expandable bulkheads, and that gives me 3 more slots in the right, like that. And then I suppose the other thing we can do is come here and we'll just add this. What is this? This is expedition efficiency 5%. So that actually improves the efficiency of my expedition. So I suppose in some ways that's worth it. And just to see, so how much have I got? I've got salvage tech there. We got kind of we've got 4 salvage modules, just to see if we can get anything for 4 salvage modules. I don't think we can, but purchase upgrades. We can get a warp core resonator, the colossal hyperdrive engine, and the interstellar engine. So we can install that. I don't think I've even got, I don't know, too sure if I've actually even got the warp drive installed on my, it's here. I think what we can do is just move that up to the technology slot. Actually, you can move to there because you're a matter transmitter, and you can just put that there. And then what we can do is we'd have to make that, and then we could install that. And what that will do is increase the hyperdrive range, because you can see the hyperdrive range at the moment is only 117 light years. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And just to give you a quick recap, so we've now completed phases 1, 2. We on our way to completing that. Maybe in the next part we'll do the collectors in order to get phase 3 finished, because this just involves going to kind of ancient sites and digging up the items. So maybe we'll do that in the next part. Phase 4 is now completely finished, and then here we got the glass bead. This is well on the way as well, and of course we've got eliminate sentinels. Maybe in the next part we'll try and complete boundary failure, try and push this forward a little bit and complete the collector's item, and depending on how well I do with the mission control here, we might be able to complete out a whole range of those objectives in the next part. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.